Before you click off this video, just understand, you're leaving information that could help you become better at this game. Lastly, I'd like to say we're going to be talking about how to counter roamers and what operators to play to defend against them while solo queuing and also in a full stack. And if you're wondering how I got this beautiful idea, I didn't. I got it from this guy, this goat right here. He just wanted to know what to do, and here's the video to tell him how to do it. Thank you for commenting that, and thank you guys so much for all the support recently. We're almost at 800 subscribers, which I don't even know what to do. I haven't even ate in the hot sauce for 700 yet, so that's going to be the 800 and 700 subscriber special. I'm going to do something stupid for 800 as well. Who knows what it might be? I might shave off an eyebrow. That was an idea in my head. I'm not there yet. We're going to get there. Comment down below what you guys would like to see for 800, and let's get to the video. Alright, so I've picked this map, and for right now, I'm going to pick Gridlock just to prove a point on how to counter roamers and people flanking you. Typically, you want to go Nomad or Gridlock. Both of these operators help you counter flank, watch your back as a team, and how you push into sight. So let's begin this on the attacking side and figure out, maybe we do air jabs, because air jabs are kind of harder to place than Gridlocks. Gridlocks, you just throw them on stairways and main doorways. I'll talk about it in the video. One second. I'm going to be going Nomad just to show a harder point. We only have 3 of these, so I'm just going to really talk about it in depth after I set up these air jabs, because it's only a one-shot go thing. Alright. I don't know why my HUD always restarts. That's so weird. I'm just going to play with it. I don't really care. But, essentially, with Nomad, right, you're always going to want to set up your air jabs on top of a doorway. Like, let me show you what I'm talking about inside of sight, obviously. Alright. When somebody says, set up a flank cam, or set up a flank... So, a flank cam looks like this. And now, when one of your teammates runs in and instantaneously dies to some dude sitting in a corner, this is his job now. He sits here on this camera and watches these stairs, which I can't Z-ping because I turned my HUD off. Let me turn my HUD back on. Here and be like, somebody's coming up dragging stairs. And your player that's playing here and like on here and has somebody watching his back is like, oh poop. You know, get off my stairs, leave me alone. Like, get the hell out of here. And then he keeps watching this after flashbang. Don't really go for the kill, because that's off-site. Don't worry about the flank. Have somebody watching the flank, though. And if not, and you don't trust people, look at this. Look at the spot. Now, even some idiot coming up here is going to be like, let me get it. Let me get it. Boom! They're going to fly. You just got to put it in an angle where it's hard for them to shoot. Like, typically above is really hard for people to shoot, because they're just stupid in lower ranks. Like, lower ranks, plat. I would say plat all the way up to like low emerald to diamond is when people start developing the brain power to look up and shoot this. So if you're like low emerald, literally don't worry about air jabs top of the door. Like if you set it up there, most likely it won't be shot. It might be impacted, which you will hear inevitably if they do impact it. And if it does get shot, you'll hear the bullet ring out through the map. Bullets are not a quiet thing if you're paying attention. Or also remember, you have that flank cam watching it. Let's go set up another flank somewhere else so it's a different view. Cafe, right? And you don't want somebody coming in here and taking the cafe space while you're droning it, so you drone it and you're outside the store, right? And you're droning it. As I just said 3 times in one sentence, because what am I yapping about? So, you've droned this area. So let's say you just drone this out, right? Completely clear. Boom. That's when you would put the air jab off. You don't wait to put the air jab off. You put that off, and then you drone forward. That holds your place. This is a viable, secured place that you've just droned. You prove to yourself that it's clear, especially if you check every corner. That's another thing. Check every corner. Every corner, even if you think there's nobody there. The other day, literally this is what happened the other day, right? I was about to jump in a window in, let's say, what was it, a skyscraper? Yeah, I was about to jump in a window. I was like, oh, you know, I could jump in right now, but what are the odds of somebody ratting me? And I just didn't even bother taking the chances. I opened my camera, I look up, and I see there's somebody underneath the window. So, free kill every day of the week. Free kill. It's using your drone and playing off your teammates. Like, your teammates need to be watching that flank. Like, the flank cam that was top dragon, they need to be on that. This one, after you get that nomad space, here's what you're going to do. You're going to go set this in a hidden spot over here. Hopefully you can do it safely. To watch yellow, arcade, and your peak right here, this door over here, and sight door. So this is basically all the information that you could possibly need besides arcade stairs. So when you're going in here and your teammate's watching that, calling everything, you're gonna look arcade stairs. Because guess what, man? You don't have info on arcade stairs. You know nothing about it. You didn't set up a camera there. Unless you jumped through that window and you took it earlier like I was talking about. But as I'm talking about, that's not the push we're doing. The push is coming from cafe door into cafe, going cafe corridor over to arcade side. So, and that's just for the main breach, because you want to get this breach over here, and then you're going to be worried about this. So, realistically, now that you have this space and you've taken this space, once you get space on a map from the defenders, that's when you set up flank cams. That's when the flank cams matter. It doesn't matter before when you're getting into the building. That's just getting into the building, okay? You don't really need a flank cam once you're trying to get in. That helps no one. It gets you nowhere, okay? So, like, focus on yourself when you're doing this. Focus on where you are. Try to be aware of your surroundings. It's hard to do that, I know, in low lobbies. Like, say you're coming up here and you didn't drone this and you have no drones, you have no way to do that. That's what your beautiful flashbang is for. Boom, it's gone off. Swing. Clear as poop. Not a soul. I did pick it up. That's good. So this would be your overall flank, right? That's going to be your overall flank. Now, this method is good for scaring away roamers and flankers because they know that you're watching them. Keeping your drone on the bottom of the stairs, basically saying, hey, we all see you. We know what you're doing. Like, go away, right? And it works. People are like, oh shit, and shoot the drone and leave, you know? They just beep. So, literally, one of the ways that I do it in high elo, because they're competent, they use their brain, they're not stupid. When they see a flank cam sitting here on the stairs, right? They're not like, I'm going up those stairs. No, they skadoosh. They get the hell out of here. Because top arcade is held by everyone. This is just for the instance of this map, right? This is held by everyone. People always play top arcade. People always play top yellow. Like, even in late rounds, there's going to be people up here in this room with the wall open, trying to get sight. And you're going to have your camera right here, and you're going to be watching it. Unless you're alive, obviously. The dead players are the ones that should be watching flanks. The worst players, people that have ran in and died. Not really the worst, but, like, you're dead. Watch the camera, do your job. Don't sell my elo, please, King. But, you know, worst comes to worst, he sells your elo. It's whatever. Try to set up flank cams for yourself. Don't think about it for your team. Think about it for yourself. Especially if you're solo queuing. And when you're solo queuing, you have to IGL. I've said this in every video. You know what that means? In-game leader. Tell your teammates what to do. Watch my flank cam, bottom yellow. Watch my flank cam, bottom arcade. You have to talk to your people if you want them to work with you. Sometimes people are just dicks, man. You say, hey, can you do this for me? And they're like, oh, we're gonna lose, you know, blah, blah, blah. Like, whatever, bro. Like, GG, go next, I guess. Like, you're a waste of my time. That's how I think about it. When people are always negative, just, you're a waste of my time. Wait to poop, move on. If you guys ever want to play with me, comment down below. I will reach out to you. I love talking to fans. I love talking to my comments. I will fucking play with literally all of you. Please comment down below. I swear to God I will. See you in the next video. And that's all I got for today. Peace out. Giraffe and Tim's. Love you all.